Welcome everyone, I'm Reaper and today we're gonna play 7 Days to Die. We're day 7, so we're just gonna do the Horde night. So this is my base so far. This isn't my design. Let me just say that straight off. This is I got from Grand Spartan, another YouTuber. I actually think he might have got it from someone else, one of his mates or YouTuber buddy. But I've pretty much copied it, but I've done some little things different. Like I put the barbed wire on top of here so that it slows the zombies down. I can shoot them better. On his second design, he put these spikes around here. When I first did it, I had these spikes out here a little bit around it. I've just put down heaps of campfires just to light them up and have some fun. I've also got 2 layers of mines the whole way around it, as you can see. All these lights here, they're just for my turrets, which will be deactivated when the Horde actually comes. They were just there so that I could lay all this stuff down without the screamers bothering me because of all these torches I got put down. It was just, I was getting like 3 screamers a day and it was just ridiculous, so I decided just to whack them down and they can protect me while I'm laying things down. Obviously day 7 is virtually, well, I don't know, some people might be able to, but I'd never be able to get to this level at day 7, so I've actually done all this in creative mode and just spawned everything in that I need. As you can see, I got tons of ammo, medical stuff, food, whatnot. So what else? This is just a day 7 one. It's not much. I'm gonna upgrade it a bit here. It's the ground messed up the build a bit. I could have dug it out, but I just couldn't be bothered at the moment. I don't know what happened here. It just wouldn't let me put these 2 spikes here for some reason. I dug it up and placed more stuff down and it still didn't let me do it, so it's like that for the moment. Later on I'll probably end up changing this. I'll probably, I don't know, add some more defenses out here. I might even turn them on from other Horde nights. I do have an idea for another build similar to this, but probably on a bigger scale. I know with Grand Spartan's version 2 of this, he actually dug down in here and made it like a pitfall. It wasn't too far down, but it was enough to damage the zombies a bit. And then here he actually had it ramped up so they can come out. On his, he only had single bars here. I've actually gone and done double bars just to give you that extra bit of protection. I think he didn't have these upright ones here on his. I've put them there so if you want to come up here and shoot from up here you can. The only thing you really got to worry about is the vultures. I've got about 3,000 wood in each of these. As I said, I spawned it all in, so it was quite easy. So yeah, I think I might go and light all this up. My guns, I've got 6 AKs. And the mods I've got for them is the weapon flashlight, muzzle brake, retracting stock, magazine extender, and foregrip. So that's the mods for my guns at the moment. I was thinking about putting this on it. Feel the heat. I read on a wiki page, I think it was, that there's no description for it, but the fellow that wrote it took a wild guess and said that it might set zombies on fire like an incendiary attachment. However, I tried it on my shotgun earlier on and I killed maybe 10 zombies with it and didn't set one of them alight, so I was thinking about putting it on my AKs, but if it's not going to set them alight, I'm not going to get rid of the attachments that are on it. What else? That's about it, really. So yeah, next time I record one, I'll have probably a different setup. It'll be similar with some small changes. I'm thinking about using, maybe incorporating some blade traps in. As I said, it'll probably be a bit bigger. I don't know. This one is good. I've tested this out on a 7-day horde before without these 3 defenses out here, and well, without those 2 because I had the spikes out further, and it worked really well. Like really well. I don't think, well, very few of these got damaged. I lost a couple of these. There's not much damage done to these, so if you're at a decent level and you've got steel to spare, it's actually pretty easy to upkeep. So yeah, I might go and light up all these, and we'll skip forward to the horde night. Hopefully it won't be too dark. I might turn my camera off so it's a bit easy to see. So we'll come back then. See ya. Okay, we're back. So since I've turned these campfires on, the screamers have just been coming at me hardcore. There's another one. They just come from everywhere now. So there's another one. But if I just kept flying around like this, I'd just keep coming. Yes, I'm in fly mode, so okay. So you might be wondering why I've got 6 8Ks instead of just 1. Well, last time I did this, I had to repair it about 8 times. So I figured if I'm gonna do it again, I may as well just get 6 AKs. That way, I don't have to repair as often. Plus, with this base, one of the other differences to this base and Grand Spartans is mine is 1 block higher than this. Because I noticed that when I was doing it, you couldn't actually see zombies that were just down here. So you'd have coppers sitting down here, and they'd be spitting up at you. And you couldn't shoot them unless you actually came onto the roof, but then you'd get attacked by the vultures. So I decided to make it 1 block higher and see if that makes a difference, to see if I can actually shoot the coppers. Now I'm not gonna use night vision for this. I've tried the night vision out, and honestly, it's all it does is just makes things green. It's not actually night vision, it's just green vision, I suppose you could say. That's all it does, is make things green, and it's just not worth it. The reason why I'm only using AKs is, well, the sniper rifle is just no good for this base. Because they're all close range. Yeah, it's not good. Oh, I suppose you could use it. It would still be good, but I'm not going to use it. The shotgun just doesn't have the ammo capacity for it. Well, I believe anyway. It's got good damage. Just, yeah, I don't like the lower ammo capacity. The SMG, well, it's 9mm. I've seen some YouTube videos of the SMG and it looks pretty good, but I use a little 9mm and you can use 7.62. I mean, if I was playing this vanilla, then it'd be harder to get the 7.62, I think. But because I'm only playing this creative mode, I can just spawn the 7.62 in. I think, well, they've done a pretty good job with Alpha 17. I think they could have done a bit more. Like, with the zombies, to me, take a lot more to kill now. They're a lot harder. I mean, I am level 300. So obviously I'm max level, so the zombies are going to be max level, sort of thing. But still, these turrets only take, 1500 ammo. And if you're on a big day horde, like day 200 or whatever, well, I can't see them lasting very long, and it's probably not feasible to have as many as I've got around here. Just because of the amount of ammo you got to go through. So I think they'd run out of ammo pretty quickly, and you can only put the standard rounds in. You can't put the 9mm variant of the steel ammo in them. Same with the shotgun turrets, you can't put the slug round in them, which I think is something they should have done. I mean, you can put different types of rounds in your guns. You should be able to put different types of rounds in your turrets. But, this is just my opinion, but yeah. I love these metal traps. They are so much better than just the wood spikes. I love the ragdoll effect too, that's just cool. What else? I haven't tried any of the new vehicles out yet. Just because I'm just really concentrating on building base. Trying out different base designs and fighting hordes. See, the screamers are just coming on so strong now. God, that was loud for me. I think with these perks, I think they need to bring in maybe a PvE, PvP separation system for them. If you're just playing PvP, you can't Well, you have to build a certain style. Like, I've got almost everything unlocked and maxed out. But if I wanted to be an all-rounder build, you know, I mean, you can put less points into things, but you can't max out on everything, which I think is essential if you're a PvEer. I mean, I can't go looting and salvaging because I haven't got any points in them, because I didn't have enough. Same with Miner and Motherload, and you know, this character I'm using is pretty much designed for building and killing. And mostly gun killing, because I don't have charging ball for damage while you're sprinting, which I'm guessing is a melee, yeah. See, I can't trade because I don't have any points. I can trade, but I'm not going to get the benefits of it, so... PvP, this is a really good system because, well, group PvP anyway. Hey, actually, I'll rephrase just what I said completely. This is, to me, designed for groups. This isn't designed for a solo player. So you'd have someone in your group who would go out looting, someone who would sell stuff, then you'd have the crafter or whatever, or, you know, you'd have your certain perks that you'd max out on, and each one in your group would have their perks sort of thing maxed out. Solo players, you can't do that, because, well, normally you can't do that, but there is a trick to get the extra points if you wanted them. So even though I'm level 300, I'll stay that level, but I can still get the perk points to unlock the rest of these. And also, all you have to do there is do where is it? I can't type. All you have to do is do this basic survival quest 8 a number of times, and it actually keeps giving you the points that you need. Even though you're max level, it'll still give you, I think, 4 points each time you do it. So you can max level if you go ahead and cheat like that. So very shortly we'll turn all these turrets off, and we'll get onto the Horde night. I dare say if these screamers keep coming, I don't think I'll be using campfires anymore, and I'll probably get rid of all these torches just to keep the screamers out. I could probably put the torches in on the Horde night for to see. I'm missing a torch from there. Oh well. So I don't need them in straight away like they have been. But still, that's... yeah. It's almost Horde night, and you know, if you got this sort of setup, then you got to put up with screamers until Horde night, and during Horde night most likely. Sorry. I might pause for a minute and come back just before the Horde starts. Okay, we're back, and nearly Horde night, as you... I do have some frame rate drop. It's dropped down about 10 frames per second now. So and Horde has started. Well, he just appeared from nowhere. So we'll come down here. Looks like they're going to come from northwest, north, southwest, something like that. Those mines are doing a good job. Looks like they're going to come from both ways. I would prefer them just to come up the one side, but it looks like they don't want it. It looks like I've got a couple of cops down here. Wow, those frames are bad. This is why I put they don't last very long. But they're not too bad. Those barbed wire things. Wow, my frames are right down. We'll let them build up again for a bit. Yes, I'll see you there, Copper. It's good to hear those mines are still working. I think they need to change the loot bag system as well, because I'm never going to get those loot bags. Not unless you build your base to sort of drop them underneath you. Or you go out there and pick them up, but no, that's not the smartest thing to do. Especially now. On Alpha 16 you could. It wasn't too bad, but now oh. It's the first time I've hit, well, we're actually behind these bars. I thought I could hear something banging. There we go. So I'll have to probably put an extra layer or something on the roof just to stop the spider monkeys from spider zombies from jumping up over it. Last time I did this there wasn't this many zombies, but I had it set to a lower level, so I think it was only about 16. Now I've got on, I think it's 32. I think that's probably about it by the looks. It's only up past 12 in game. I thought it'd keep going for a while longer at least. But I know there's loot bags down there, but I'm in creative mode, so I have no reason to go for them. So we'll go to fly mode and we'll go out and have a look around. Well, they did a bit of damage here, not much, but that was because I went up to the ladder and looked up top. They sort of followed me in a bit instead of coming up here to walk around. Still got all them. Here took a bit. all along here, this side here, so the west side's the side that they come from. Pretty much, it was more like northwest and southwest, I think. That can't be it, really. Still got 3 hours to go till daytime. See, it's interesting how they didn't break too many of these spikes out. See? Just pretty much the ones that they needed to get up to me. But I didn't see any on fire either, so either they were just too quick to get across the fire pits, or I'm going to have to add an extra layer or two if I continue with the fires. Because, to be honest, they're just more trouble than they're worth, I think. They're not going to cause that much damage to them. And just the screamers that you got to deal with when they're going before the Horde night is just ridiculous. They didn't get caught on anything, did they? Honestly, I would have thought there would have been a lot more. Don't get me wrong, it was a lot of zombies, it's just, yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna stop the video. I'll probably repair what damage they've done, just in case I want to use it ever again, which I doubt it. So I'm gonna build another one and try a different approach. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Thank Grand Spartan for the design, it works great. Hopefully my minor modifications help me a little bit more. Like the barbed wire traps and the double layer there. I'm gonna have to put another layer on top, I think, to stop the spider zombies from jumping in. Although last time I did this, it was one lower, exactly the same as this here, but they weren't jumping in. So I don't know, maybe they just got lucky this time. But after I did this on the first time, I decided to go one higher, I think. And I don't know, there's something about the stability of the build that caused the whole upper level, that level, and that level to collapse in on itself. And then from there I just broke the game trying to figure out why the stability wasn't working. I turned on stability and showed stability glue and whatnot, and it stuffed it up. And as you can see, this build is 100% stable. It's all green everywhere you go. So it's, yeah, it's a good build. Thanks to Green Spartan for showing it to us. Hopefully we'll make some other adjustments and whatnot to it and make it better. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.